There it is, and we're live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Eddy Live Show, episode number 168. We are here with Cole Fogle, my Canadian brother.
That's me.
What's up, brother?
I wore my plaid shirt just for you.
I love it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. All right, so I have so many questions for you, but first one is, how are you with spice usually?
Terrible.
Terrible? Perfect. Okay, perfect. So it's going to be a good show.
You can ask Lucas he'll fill you in on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
what was that? There you go. Oh, Lucas and I was like, how did that already? Okay, so we got a comment already. That's Lucas, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, Canadian from where?
From Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
Spent some time in Vancouver, but born and raised in North York, Toronto.
Okay, North York, Toronto, okay.
Yeah.
Is it small? I've never actually heard that. Okay,
Suburbs.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Toronto, love it.
Yeah.
You left it, so you came here.
Long ago.
So what brought you out here in the beginning?
My sister, actually.
Your sister,
so
okay.
My sister was here with her, at the time, boyfriend, both from Canada. And I guess, what can I say? I was living with my bubby, my grandma.
Yep.
She passed away kind of unexpectedly, and I was kind of in a downward spiral, you know, a sad guy, about 20 years old.
Okay.
And my sister was already here teaching English, and then, she was just like, Cole, you're feeling sad. Why don't you come check out Taiwan? Like,
pretty girls everywhere. You're gonna love it.
Basically, yeah. You can like drive this crazy scooter, and it was a crazy. 1999 was the
1999.
Year.
That's when you came. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still a boy. Still very much a boy.
That's funny because this December is actually my 20 years in Taiwan. So
nice.
2002, I came
enough.
here. Yeah, that's pretty close, man. Wow, 1999 though. That's wow.
Isn't it crazy that Taiwan has changed a lot? Like just like visually, buildings and new place. Like it's so different from 20 years ago.
For sure. Yeah. No, it's did you come to? I mean, you're not in Taipei. You went to. Did you go to Kaohsiung right away?
No. Kaohsiung was my second tour of Taiwan, as I like to say. No,
okay.
Taichung was the first.
Okay.
That's where my sister was.
Sister was in Taichung.
I don't know, something about Taichung. You know, it's just it's a small city. It's just you can basically anywhere you want to go. 20 minutes. It's just a very convenient city.
Taichung.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess that's what brought her there. Mm-hmm. So I was there by default because she was already there. But and then I fell in love with Taichung at the time.
Okay.
At the time.
And so direct to Taichung. Yeah. And then anywhere else or Kaohsiung?
The first year, no. I would say I got homesick after about.
Sure.
I was 20, 21 years old.
Uh-huh.
It's crazy when I think about how,
That's a lot. Yeah, I came here when I was 23, man. That's very close. Very close timing.
Where did the youth go, right? I mean, I still feel I'm young at heart, but it's just like, was that really that long ago? You know?
It's crazy, right? Yeah.
21, that's insane. So, I got homesick. I went home and realized very quickly, why did I leave Taiwan? I think I should go back.
Yeah. How long were you home for?
Like a year.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was challenging.
It's a weird year, I bet. Yeah?
Yeah, it was like I thought, you know, when you're young, you just, the grass is greener there, I should go there. And then you get there and you're like, oh, this sucks. No, I should go there. And you're just not.
It's not, I think, just young, because I have a lot of friends that are, Canadian and American and stuff like that. And they come here and then they love it. And then they're like, no, it's going to be much better when I go back. Because I think they remember maybe, when you're a kid or something and you're growing up and you're like playing in the road. But actually, when you go back, it's not the same.
Well, you have to find a job and you have to, it always felt like Canada was the real world and the island was like the TV show Lost.
Okay.
Where it was like.
For sure.
Neverland.
So for me here, like I always say, it is like it's almost like the cheat code to life. You come here and it's like everybody's nice and the weather's nice and women are beautiful and you can get good food and the cost of living's pretty good. And I mean, you can go to like a Starbucks and leave your laptop there all day. No one's going to take it.
It's
And
weird. So many
crazy.
people have been talking about that lately, about
crazy.
leaving stuff and no one's going to take it.
It's crazy.
It's a common thought, I think, as foreigners that we have.
Yeah.
And it's very true.
Yeah,
is
for
what
sure.
I'm saying.
For sure. You leave your wallet in like a taxi, and they'll like hunt you down to give you back your wallet. It's,
yeah.
It's crazy, and nothing's gone.
I've had all of what you're mentioning. I've had all of these
Yeah, me
experiences.
too.
Here. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Well, let's grab that first wing, and then we'll dive on in, brother. Cool.
Boy, all
so the
right.
first wing is just chill, man. It's just a buffalo wing.
Oh, I can handle that.
Buffalo
Okay.
wings. Yeah.
Buffalo.
Not made of
soldier.
buffalo, unfortunately, but yeah.
That would
So what we do is we go drum or wing. You pick whatever you like, and then we'll get started.
Oh, I mean, I'm definitely
So
a
we're going-
drumstick kind of guy.
So get it. Get
This
that
one
protein.
here?
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Beauty. So jump in on that. Ooh, they're a little bit cold. Okay.
Ooh, that's a nice smelling sauce.
So yeah, it's not spicy. I mean, it's pretty mellow. It's a very it's a homemade buffalo sauce. At one point during the pandemic, so buffalo sauce is half Frank's Red Hot and half butter, right? Traditional. At one point, we weren't able to get Frank's anymore during the pandemic, so I kind of made my own version of it, and then we made our own, half my Frank's and then half butter, and then it turned out way better. So I mean, we used fresh local cayenne peppers and fresh, fresh everything. So yeah,
That's good flavor.
so it turned out pretty good. People are liking it. So yeah.
This is exactly what I would expect from if I was in a Canadian
Okay.
wing restaurant.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And it's funny because wings are super popular at our restaurant. But yeah, no, we do Mexican food. My family's Mexican. But yeah, I mean, people ask me why I do wings and stuff like that. It's just because I like it, and that's the stuff that I miss.
Who doesn't like wings?
I mean, it's like I want wings. And we used to have like a Chili's here, and you'd get wings, and you're like,
it's too commercial though.
yeah,
you know?
it's okay. It's not the end of the world, but yeah.
No, but I feel
like good
there's
wings.
love
yeah.
in this.
Thanks,
you know,
brother.
Yeah.
It's real ingredients, right? Yeah. So in Canada, I guess you were 21, right? What were you doing before the whole situation there, brother? Hey, what's up?
I'm just looking at the hot sauce on my fingers.
Yes, there you go.
What was
man.
it? Sorry.
So I mean, were you like in college, or were you doing like school, or were you doing like
mean
working
before I
you
came?
came here? Yeah, out of curiosity.
I had finished high school,
Uh-huh.
and I think I was working just odd part-time jobs.
Gotcha. Yeah. Which is normal, right?
Yeah.
In Canada, I was doing that too. Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't really interested. Not that I ever ruled out university or college, but
Gotcha.
I wasn't really looking. I'm not big into
traditional education.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same. 100%.
I was not a scholarly individual.
No, I understand 100%. No, I think everyone has different skills. I was awful in school. Like I
Likewise.
did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Like I barely finished, and so long story short, I come from a really small town close to Alaska called
That's so cool.
Kitimat, BC. It's beautiful. So I have older cousins, and some of them did some bad shit sometimes. So there was only one high school. So by the time I got to that high school, I was basically written off by every teacher in the school, and they're like, "Oh, another one of these fucking guys."
So what
So,
was
yeah.
what was caused you to be that way? Just lack of interest? Did you have a rebellious nature to you? Like what?
What caused the schooling?
No,
or-
what caused them what caused you to be trouble in school?
I was just, I don't think I really was trouble, but I was already written off as trouble because all of my older cousins were.
Okay,
Do you know what I
gotcha.
mean? And like I was playing soccer, I was doing the sports and stuff like that, but
So your script was already written.
was already written.
but you hadn't actually
exactly.
expressed who you were at that point.
Written or written off.
Written off,
Pretty
yeah,
much
yeah,
written
yeah.
off. Yeah. So I was pretty much written off by, not all, I got about 4 or 5 teachers that I can think of that were awesome, but yeah.
But those are the ones that really matter.
The funny thing is,
You know?
one of them is actually married to a Taiwanese.
Crazy.
And he actually comes to visit when they come, which is awesome. I didn't know that
That's-
his wife was Taiwanese
that's like-
until he showed up. I was
That's
like,
so
"What?"
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
This
yeah.
is from your childhood
From my childhood. Yeah. He comes here when he comes to Taipei.
in Alaska.
Yeah. Well, not quite Alaska. It's called Kitimat, but about 4 hours from Alaska.
4
yeah.
hours from Alaska, but
Way up there.
And you have a connection with that person here now.
Here, yes.
That's very cool.
So cool, right? Yeah. It's crazy
Oh,
how
God,
that works,
I would
man.
love to see my one Mr. McMinn.
Mr. McMinn.
Yeah, that was my one teacher. That was very he never focused, academics were not so important to him. It was just whatever Cole can learn, I'm going to just try to find a way to teach him.
Gotcha.
So he'd have me building like models and things like that.
Okay.
Like,
That's great.
Tiny homes and little.
That's really cool.
Because he was like, okay, Cole's creative. So I think as a teacher, find a way to light your students up, not literally light them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. To
get them excited about school. It can't just be textbook talking. You need to find creative ways, I think.
100%. Unfortunately, it's tough here in Taiwan. That's not really how it works. But yeah. But we got a question here real quick. Yeah? Would you want to say something? One video per day,
TLL,
360 TLL, right?
Yeah.
One video per day, 365 days. What was the most challenging thing during that entire year of daily videos? I didn't even know that. So tell me a little about that.
I did a 1 year. Well, I guess my wife was part of that 1 year challenge. The most challenging thing was doing that challenge.
I can imagine.
I guess trying to come up with something that was somehow creative enough to create a video, and then having the time to edit the video and then have my wife put the subtitle to the video and have it ready from that day for that evening every day for a year. Yeah. So I guess the actual process, because I would teach in the morning, I'd come home at lunch and make the video, and then my wife would work on it while I went to my afternoon job. I'd come home and finish the editing up, and then we would upload it. So it was like we had no free time, basically.
That sounds like my first year of my restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So it taught me that suffering is part of the experience, and suffering is not always a bad thing, and it's uncomfortable to become a new version of yourself. So you just have to be, to know that discomfort you're feeling is a way it will take you to a new reality, but you got to fight through the discomfort.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it sounds almost exactly like my first year of my restaurant. That's crazy. Yeah, crazy hours, crazy. So how old is the channel? How long has the channel been going? Let's talk about the channel.
I guess I'm on my third year now.
Okay, so this was the first year, or when did you do that?
2020.
Okay.
The rest of the world was in a state of well, I don't need to talk about 2020 for the world outside of Taiwan, but Taiwan was still kind of thriving in 2020.
Definitely, yep.
And it was probably the best year of my life because I was having this beautiful yet suffering experience of doing that challenge, and it kind of helped me grow up as a human being and figure out what mattered to me in life.
Okay.
So yeah, it was beautiful. What was the question? I'm being like Wes right now.
that was it. No,
Wes,
that was good.
Wes Davies and I were always
What's up, Wes?
Canadians. We're just like, what?
What are we talking about? No, it's okay. No, definitely. So yeah, that was the first year. That was from like day one. You started a channel, and you're just like, I'm gonna go. Make one a day.
My wife wasn't on board, so at first, because she, she's like, well, Cole, you always have these fantastical ideas.
It sounds a lot like my
story. And shout out and I love you to my wife. I don't blame her because that's kind of cool. I get these flighty ideas or whatever. But then she saw after a few weeks of just going at it, she's like, I'm going to help you do the subtitles now. I'm like, wow, sweet. And so if you look, you'll see the subtitles start getting added to it.
Okay.
And then boom, 1 year challenge, and just never looked back after that.
So that was like, how long were the videos? Like every day?
It would vary, honestly.
Like 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it could be a 3-minute video.
Okay.
It could be a 5, 12.
Okay.
Probably not more than 12 or 13 minutes.
Okay.
But it literally...
That's crazy, man. That's awesome. It's difficult. Like even now, I'm trying to do something like that with like shorts, right? Because YouTube Shorts is next year going to blow up apparently, right?
Well, it's blowing up but do we want it to blow up? Do we want people to sit down and take in information? Like, I think the world's moving too fast, and it kind of scares me because I feel like there's something.
TikTok generation.
There's something. Yeah, exactly. There's something to be learned from a 1 hour podcast, for example.
Agree.
Or a 20, 30-minute video. You can make the talking go faster if you can't handle it in normal time.
True. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Please have patience for our long videos.
The long form videos. You got a long form videos.
I watch videos that are like an hour and a half, 2 hours myself personally.
Sure,
so,
Me too. Yeah.
That's me, but maybe people want fast,
Well,
quick.
I like we were talking about Rogan. I love Rogan,
Oh,
and
wicked.
if I'm going to do some kind of cardio or something,
Yes.
I'll throw on Rogan. I was listening to the Goggins one, his new Goggins one, like I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago.
Isn't he
Did one.
David Goggins?
I love
right?
that
He
guy.
is the cool. Like that's the
I love
kind of
that guy.
motivation that I like.
Me too.
My
Me too.
wife, if I'm like, baby, get up and run, she's like, no. But if someone says to me, get up and run, you lazy bastard, I'm like, okay,
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Because I don't. It just motivates me.
For sure. Yeah.
Is your wife like that? Like I find my wife, that won't motivate her.
Not at all. Yeah.
But me, I love it.
Yeah, that motivates me. Goggins I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of his, and I
Awesome.
learned about him from Rogan, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think my wife. I think the good thing about maybe our wives are they're almost opposite of us, so it's like a really good balance.
I think so.
Like for my business, it's been amazing.
Oh God!
Because
you know what?
I-
Shout out to
Yeah.
all women of the world, but Taiwanese women, because we're in Taiwan, so I want to
sure.
acknowledge our amazing, at least from my experience,
For sure.
with business and money, and support, and just so supportive.
My wife is really good with all that stuff and
Yeah.
the numbers, and it was funny
Yeah,
because
numbers.
like because when I was running the German market. Oh, for my buddy there.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't us, yeah. I got put on the money, and I'm like, and we made it so simple. Everything was like 100 or 150
Yeah.
or 200. So there was no real change, just 50s, right? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it was easy, and I had the calculator there, and people were just like, it's 100, like what? And I'm like, my math is really bad.
Yeah.
So everybody was kind of like, yeah, they thought it was funny that.
Kindred spirits. Yeah, no.
Everybody was like, they thought it was so funny that I kept telling them in Chinese, my math is really bad, so give me a sec. And they're just like, oh, it's okay. I got, one older lady's just like, oh, your math's really bad. I'm like, oh, I know. So just give me a sec. But most people are friendly.
I can sing.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Yeah. I love it, bro. Very good. So back to your channel, because I love that. If someone were to ask you, what is your channel about? What would you answer?
It's about experiencing life, obviously. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we could say all channels are about some form of experience. It's about my experience living in Taiwan.
Yep.
But it's also about growing as a human being. And I always try. It's called, it's Fogle, but then a healthy balance. And it's about trying to find a healthy balance and not to be, misinterpreted as just a health show. A healthy balance is about discovering, okay, well, today I'm going to eat junk food because I feel like eating some junk food.
Sure.
But tomorrow I'm going to eat healthy because I know that my body will not be happy if I eat it 2 days in a row. So it's about, I guess it's like that. It's like
Okay.
figuring out what is the balance in life
Okay.
and trying to find ways to incorporate that into my videos. And it's usually very subtle.
Okay. So one sentence answer. Somebody's like, oh, what's your channel about? It's hard for me too. That's why I'm asking
really,
you.
it's hard for me too.
Yeah.
It's, gosh, adventure, new experiences, keeping that inner child inside you, like realizing that, not taking life too seriously, trying to find the joy in life, I guess,
Yep.
and new experiences. Yeah, all of the above. Yeah, no, it's hard to. Yeah, I guess you could say, I could say Cole's life in Taiwan.
That's okay.
You know, it's about my life in Taiwan, but it's also about, it's documenting my inner growth in a lot of ways, but I use meeting new people and interviewing people and going to nature as the visual thing for you to watch, but I'm also trying to grow as a human being. So
Okay.
to grow myself and help other people grow. And I don't know. I know.
One sentence. No,
I know, one sentence.
No, it's good because
A life
it's
lived.
it's very broad.
A life lived with love in your heart will lead you on the path that you desire.
Oh wow, okay, that's a good sentence.
Yeah,
I like that.
So
okay.
I think if you just follow your inner guidance, it will lead you to where you want to go. And I think this channel has very much opened my mind to what it is that I desire in life, and I try to reflect that in my episodes, I guess you could say.
No, they're great. They're very good.
Yeah.
And
but that's still not one sentence.
no, it's okay. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
People always ask me, and I'm just like, and then they look at me. You're like, you know, you don't know what your channel's about. I'm like, I know, but it's so hard to compress into.
So initially,
Yeah.
I mean, if I could just initially, my channel, what I wanted to do was share spirituality.
Okay.
You know, like you know, kind of Zen philosophy or Buddhist philosophy or mindfulness, and how to elevate yourself and be in a better mental state.
Okay.
How to become a better version of yourself. And then I slowly realized that I can only really explain that in a few episodes, and then I'm going to run out of material.
That seems to be like when people, they're always like, you got to niche down or niche down or whatever, but it's like you'll run. I think I'll run out of stuff.
Yeah, or you'll get sick of that
or bored
topic or bored. And I didn't want to ever let that happen, so I quickly realized, you know what, you're going to just have experiences, and you're going to incorporate that spirituality and that mindset into your videos. So, yeah, that's basically. Yeah.
I think what I like about your channel being successful, is that you didn't really niche down.
I try,
that's great, because everywhere it's like you have to, and I'm like, yeah, but I want to interview comedians and MMA fighters and YouTubers. And
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I want to. That's it.
I'm with you. Joe Rogan would be an inspiration for me.
I don't want to be like, you know, sorry, you know, you're this amazing comedian, but that's not my target.
If you do interviews, you should only do interviews. No, I want to go to waterfalls and mountains, and I want to do interviews.
Yeah. I actually want to do more of that stuff as well. I'm just busy, man. I get stuck in here.
Well, if you come down to Kaohsiung, let me know.
We will. Next time we went to interview Wes, maybe 2 months in the summer, I believe. So it was good. It was good stuff. Yeah.
Wes Davies.
Yeah. He's always got his different hairdo, man. That guy's
he has changed it up a lot. Yeah.
Dude, if you go through like all his old videos and thumbnails and stuff, his hair is like, he's the master of hair, Wes Davies, for sure. Different hairstyle like every time. It's crazy.
Did you know that he's like this genius author as well?
What? I did not know that.
He's written, like, I don't know, he doesn't talk about it a lot, but he's like he's a novelist.
Jeez, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he's done some science fiction stuff.
Really?
Like who has the mind or the time to create like a...
I did not know that. No, he did not mention that at all, ever. Okay.
Wes, you didn't mention that you were like a genius novelist? Come on, man.
He's like, come on, that should be the icebreaker. You know, I'm a genius novelist.
Yeah.
Right?
And then he picks up a guitar and he serenades the ladies with the guitar.
Damn.
Yeah.
The one man show. Let's grab the second one and we'll keep going.
This looks like smoky or hickory.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a smoky chipotle. It's like a sweet, smoky chipotle, which is going to be a little bit spicier than the buffalo.
Oh.
But not too much. It shouldn't be.
Why don't you take the drumstick this time?
I'll take whatever left. Let's do it. Yeah.
And you do this like week out. You obviously
every week, twice this week.
You must really love them.
I like my food.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
food is. It's pretty important to me. I mean, that we're serving good food, and it's pretty good. Yeah.
That is spicy.
I think it's
I'll
good.
be honest.
Is it? Okay. I mean, it's important to me that the food is good. Like I went out last night to Jim Jeffries, comedian, a stand-up comedy show.
They have comedy in Taipei?
They do. He's an Australian guy who's a really funny guy.
Cool.
I didn't really know much about him, but I have a friend of mine who's also a customer, and he's like, you know what? We got to go to that. He told me like 3 months ago. Is it spicy? We got horchata. Just use the horchata to calm it down.
Oh, that's the rice.
That's the good stuff. Yeah.
I did have ice cream before I came here.
Did you? We have ice cream if it gets crazy. So we do. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Wow. No, that's a good sauce.
Thanks, man. So when you're planning to film a video, like how do you choose a location or how do you choose a topic?
Now you're gonna learn the method of like. I don't have a specific method.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's cool.
How do I choose it? Oh, that's a hard one.
Is the audio good, Lucas? Yeah. Audio's good? Okay,
Lucas
okay.
Engstrom in the background.
Lucas is the man. He's like the glue that connects all the YouTubers in
He's such a
in
nice,
Taipei.
gentle giant.
He is. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Salute. Cheers to Lucas.
Salute
yes.
to Lucas
All right,
Engstrom.
Lucas in Taiwan, man. We all love him.
Pleased to both, and we'll see you in the next one.
Exactly. Yeah.
So to answer your question about how do I choose videos, I think I just think about what haven't I done in a while. Oh, I haven't been hiking in a while,
Okay.
and so then I just go hiking, and I think, okay, who could I invite with me to go hiking, and then have a chat with whoever while I'm hiking. Are my kids around this weekend, or if they're not going over to grandma's, then I want to spend time with them. Guys, let's go to a waterfall today. And then I do a lot of interviews with different people. I do a lot of YouTuber interviews.
Yeah.
I just think, okay, who haven't I met yet that I would love to chit chat with and learn about?
Yeah.
And then I just stalk them until they're like, yeah, man, let's get together.
That's
and
what I do.
right, isn't that what you do? Yeah, like
pretty much. Yeah.
like Wes Davies. We live in the same city, and I think I was texting with him probably for about 6 months before he finally gave in. I finally broke him, and he was like, cool, we should get together.
And you're like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And make real friendships, with the people that are like, I think a good chunk of the people that you've seen me interviewing are not just talking heads. They're
YouTubers.
They're not just, they're actually my friends and people that I enjoy spending time with, Wes being one of those people, and Logan and like the different people. Check
this out. Boom.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. There's
Hey.
Chang Man at Pier 2.
Okay.
And they make, I mean, I'm having some good beer right now.
Sure.
but They
Oh,
have
yeah.
good quality
Yes.
draft beer.
For sure they do. Yeah.
And like a crazy variety. So if you're in Kaohsiung and you're near Pier 2 and you're like, I feel like some draft beer.
Okay.
Chang Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was a fun night. Yeah.
Got a comment from Camille. Have you met Camille yet?
Where's Camille?
French-Canadian Camille.
Oh,
from
bonjour.
Quebec. Yeah, bonjour. 2-3 Comedy Club is a great spot. Yes.
Cool.
It is. Actually, I know Sam. I had Sam on the podcast before.
Sam I am?
Sam Yarbs, yeah. Also, comedy guy. I think he's Canadian. He's nice, so he must be. Yeah,
There's
he's
a lot
nice
of Canadian,
guy.
like a
of
lot
nice
of
guy.
comedians come out of Canada.
Yeah. Canadians are funny, right?
Like Jim Carrey, I think is
Jim
Canadian.
Carrey, I think he is. It's funny
Lots of us.
having my daughter, and then having almost like a second childhood. You probably had it with your sons, right? Like going.
It was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like when you first know, oh, this kind of feels familiar. Like, what is this?
Yeah, you feel like a kid, right?
Yeah.
Like we went through with the pandemic. We went through like the Back to the Futures and stuff like that. They were so good.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
Is it really? Oh my gosh.
Indiana Jones and Back to the Future.
Okay. Back to the Future was amazing.
But Back to the Future is number one. Yeah.
What I love about that is it's first of all it's still good.
I mean, yeah.
And-
It
and
holds up.
It
for all
holds
time.
up amazing.
Yeah.
And then when my daughter sees Michael J. Fox, she'll be like Marty McFly. It's crazy. Like now, and it's funny because we were watching Back to the Future, and for the first time, for her first time,
Yeah.
and then you go to like part 2, and she's like,
part
"Oh,
two-
Biff
part
again?
two.
Biff's here again."
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
go to like part 3, and she's just like, "Oh my gosh, Biff again!"
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome. It was like, wow, it's beautiful. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Love you,
Shout out
brother.
to Lucas in Taiwan.
Love
Beautiful.
you, Lucas
Love this guy,
Engstrom.
Lucas Engstrom.
With
we
the
love
heart of gold.
him. That's true. It's true. We love
Just
you, brother.
like the
Take care,
color
man.
of this beer right here.
Take care, brother. Yeah. So basically, it was good. We did Harry Potter's. We did all Harry Potter's because she wanted to, but we did so many awesome movies, man.
I was just
we did
gonna say-
Avatar,
I was
Last
just gonna-
Airbender.
I was just going to say,
Great Scott, Marty.
There you go.
You've got to come back with me.
whoa, slow down, dog. Whoa, what do you mean back?
Back to the future.
Whoa, wait a second. What, we become assholes or something in the future?
No, Marty. Something about your kids. Something's got to be done about your kids.
That's beautiful. I love that. Cheers,
Yeah.
man. My daughter would like grab her head and be like 9.21 gigawatts.
Oh, my God.
And I'm just like, what? I didn't even remember the number, but she did. So funny, man.
That's awesome. Did she really do
She
that?
did, yeah. She's like 9.21 gigawatts and a bolt of lightning. And I'm just like, whoa. So good.
Bolt of lightning.
Yeah, so good, man.
So
I love that.
if you haven't seen Back to the Future, whoever's watching,
Gotta watch it.
please. Greatest movies ever.
Do yourself a favor, watch Back to the Future. It's good stuff, man. So, how was that? Was it okay?
Oh, that's not a straw.
That's not a. It's exact. You're right. You're right. Everybody gets that. Everybody
I was
gets
having
that.
a reaction to something.
To the Chipotle? No,
Maybe.
shoot, man. So, do you have? So your channel, is this the full time thing right now, or are you still teaching part time?
Teacher by day, YouTuber by day,
Okay.
and sometimes night.
Okay.
Part-time English teacher, part-time YouTuber. I would like to become a full-time YouTuber, but
Example number one: Lucas in Taiwan, right?
to live the dream, one must go. Sometimes you have to
and
go
back,
up
yeah.
the hill and then back down the hill and then up the hill again, then maybe around the hill and down into the valley, and then eventually up, and then now I think it just keeps doing that. But yeah.
Well, I'll tell you from my experience with the restaurant. It's been 15 years, and it's up, down, up, down,
It's
up,
coming.
down, up, down. Now it's great, but people are like, oh, it's so great, and it is great, and the place is beautiful, and it's great.
Yeah.
But it's like all the stuff that we did
Yeah.
to get it here is like there are so many times where I'm like, what am I doing? I
But-
could just teach and have weekends off and work like 4 hours
Yeah.
a day and make like 80 grand a month or 90 or whatever it is.
Grit.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, we got to keep going. No, we got to keep going.
Grit.
Yeah. So
Having grit.
it's exactly right. Yeah. So that's why for me, with the business, that's what I did. So for me to do the YouTube, the podcast,
Yeah.
I mean, people
Well,
like
I
it's
think you
been-
could say YouTube and podcast.
YouTube
right?
and podcast, right? So for me to do that, people are like, oh, wow, that's a long time, 168 weeks in a row. And I'm like, well, that's nothing compared to 15 years of like, and all we're doing is chatting. This is easy. This is fun. And I find guests that I genuinely want to talk to. Once in a while, I'll see an article somewhere and I'll be like, this will be a great podcast. And I get it. And it's an amazing one.
Yeah.
And other times I'll be like, this will be a great podcast, and I get it, and it's a fucking dud, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
But
I am
that's
lost.
that's part of the experience, right?
Totally, yeah.
And there is no wrong decision. People are like, oh, I shouldn't. I mean, you can live in should have done this, should have done that. But I think all of these things we do and all of the failures that we have, I know it's cheesy. You hear other people
please,
talk this way.
Go.
But there is no such like failure. And maybe I want to say this to all the students that might be listening that
What's
are in,
up, kids?
that if they're in, any of the Taiwanese students or students anywhere, it's okay to fail. I know maybe we're taught in many cultures failure it's blasphemy, but I guess
Yeah.
I'm telling you, failure actually makes you stronger and it lets you know what you're good at and what you're not good at and where you can improve, and it helps you grow.
Got to fail forward, right?
Fail forward.
Fail
Ooh,
forward.
I like that.
Fail forward.
Yes.
I can't claim it. I read it somewhere,
Yeah.
but it's stuck in my head.
I like
fail
that.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another comment from Kevin. Kevin Go.
Hey,
Go
Kevin.
from Kaohsiung. From Sandwich, Montreal sandwiches. What the?
What good guys
Yaletown.
watching
What's up, brother?
Wow.
Yaletown Bistro, right? Yeah.
prep meals?
What's going on? He's eating while he's prepping meals.
Oh, okay.
Yaletown.
Cool.
So Kaohsiung, I'm sure you've been, no? Yaletown Bistro in Kaohsiung.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's the man. That's him. Yeah.
I was just there.
Okay.
With my two boys. We got Nanaimo bars.
Nanaimo bars.
And oh god, my brain right now. What did we get? We got what was the food though? We got
Pastrami.
panini.
Okay.
A panini. My youngest son loved it. The cheese and the panini is perfect for little kids.
Of course. Yeah.
And then
it's like a Canadian quesadilla
I
almost.
got a Reuben sandwich.
Okay.
And your meat is excellent.
For sure.
Yeah.
Great food. Yeah. I actually got to get down and do an interview with him one time, and then we'll do something. Yeah.
Restaurant to restaurant. That's
Yeah,
great.
got to do it. Actually, one of the original ideas was, I mean, when you're a restaurant, and then I don't want to say successful, but when you're semi-successful and you're around for a while and you're kind of like a staple, nobody gives a shit. Like the customers do.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the news, they don't care. They could care less.
Well,
like
they
anybody,
should. They should
anybody
care.
who's like, they want to do a story. They care about like the new guy on the corner that quite possibly will disappear in a year. But if you're there for a decade, they do not care. So I'm like, I
like finding those people though.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they've been like grinding and like they've literally metaphorically given their blood for years and years and years, and they deserve someone to showcase them.
They do. That's exactly it. So there's that. The restaurant guys, the entrepreneur guys. I love a lot of the MMA fighters here.
Yeah.
And of course, I wasn't sure about the YouTuber guys until I started to meet them, and everybody's so nice. Because you see these guys with massive channels, and they're like, they don't care about me. I got like 1,000 subscribers or less.
No, they're cool.
And everybody's so nice.
Yeah.
Lucas has been great. Wes, I mean,
Logan,
everybody. Logan, everybody's so nice, and you're just like, wow, this is really cool. It's like a camaraderie, and it's like, it's not like a competition. It's kind of like, the rising tide floats all. Is it float your boat? No, that's not the right one, right? Floats all something. Floats the ships, right? How's it go?
Floating your boats.
Floating your boat is a different one, I think.
Ships?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Rising tide floats all boats.
I was mixing that up with
friend
whatever
Dominic
floats your
back there.
boat, right? I was like, that's not the right thing to say. Okay. Cool.
Well, there are many things that float my boat.
That's
but
right.
I'd
that's
rather
right,
not
yes.
discuss them on this podcast
That's
right
exactly
now.
it. Yeah. Good? Ready for the next guy?
Oh man, okay.
You take your time.
It,
We just keep talking.
it was weird that I got this like tickle in my throat, like when I was coughing there.
Gotcha.
It was like a delayed reaction, maybe.
Okay.
Is this La Jiao? Is this
So this
Yeah.
is our only like fusion sauce. It's Korean. It's
Oh,
a
cool.
Korean style.
like
So-
kimchi flavor?
So what it is one of my ex-staff, their family has a Korean restaurant.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Okay.
And when he was working in my kitchen, I said, I love Korean wings. You got to teach me the sauce. So he taught me the sauce, and it was a little bit weak. And I'm like, well, I took the same ingredients and I kind of ramped it up a little bit. It's a little spicy, but it's the big test is that as soon as I had them on the menu that day, we had Koreans come in, and they're like, "What, Korean wings here?" And
They
they
were
tried
probably
them, and they
excited,
liked
right?
it. Then they liked it. I was just like sweating buckets. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have changed anything," And then they liked it. So it is spicy though. It is spicy.
So if you made a Japanese one, it would be like wasabi something.
You know what? I actually did a jalapeno wasabi. Which was pretty good. Which was really good. Yeah.
You could like change it up, like every month have one
we
wing of the world, kind of thing.
We could.
Yeah.
We could. It's funny because people were like, "Oh my gosh, jalapeno and wasabi." They're just kind of like, that's amazing. Like,
Blow your mind, literally.
They're like, "How did you come up with that?" And I'm just like, "They're both green." They're like, "I'm not that smart." I'm like, "They're both green," and they're
both
just
green.
like, "Oh." They're waiting for some like master chef like deep thought. I'm like, "Yeah, they're both green."
Yeah, but sometimes the most simple things are just
Yeah. And it turned out really good. So yeah, pretty cool. So should we try the Korean?
all right. Let's do
What
it.
does it say? Rising tides raises all ships.
Thank you.
So it's not whatever floats your boat, right? Okay.
Yeah, and
gotcha.
there will be a rising tide in everyone's life where things go the way you want it to, but when the water starts going down and you feel like you're stuck and you can't move, just be patient. Be mindful and accept what you're in, because it's only a matter of time before that tide rises again. There's a healthy balance for you.
All right. Thanks, Adarsh, right there. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, man.
Thank you, Adarsh.
Adarsh is a friend of mine, actually.
Darsh, okay.
Yeah. Good guy. Appreciate
Your
that.
eyesight is better than mine. I'm looking there. I'm like,
You know what? This TV, like this, we just replaced it, but this, I don't know, something. It's kind of like something's off, so it's kind of like stretched, but it's good for.
oh
reading
no,
comments. Yeah.
my eyes.
Yeah.
Probably from the 365-day challenge, my eyes have never been the same, but it's okay.
Okay. Well,
So I'm wearing these are blue light glasses. I
Oh,
wear them
really?
just to give my eyes
okay. That's great.
comfortable.
Does it help? Yeah, because
I mean, it's just brighter without them.
yeah. Well, I was telling you that I was when I was kind of deep in the business, I was getting into some ebooks, and I was reading like mad ebooks on my cell phone, and I was getting massive headaches, like really bad headaches after a
Telling you,
while.
blue
It was
screens,
bad.
man.
It was bad.
So so these are blue light glasses
Okay,
to
and it
help
works, and it
block
helps.
some of the blue screen,
Okay.
issues, I guess.
Beautiful. Yeah. So I went to the doctor, and they're just like, "You need reading glasses." I'm like, "What?"
How old are you? If you don't,
44.
40. Okay. Oh, we're almost. Okay, I'm 45.
Okay.
According to my sister, who's 5 years older than me, that's around
That's around the right
it's
age.
not strange that we would be.
But he told me
potentially-
this probably 10 years ago. I was like 35. I'm like, I need reading glasses.
And you were
at 35?
fighting it, right? You're like,
I'm like,
no.
no. I still don't have them. I had laser eye surgery when I was 20 or whatever. So
Oh,
that was
okay.
good. That was good. I actually wanted to do RCMP. I was going to do that. I got all the way to the end.
Sorry.
First, I failed. I failed the. There you go. You got some RCMP socks. Bring them out.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
How can I get in the?
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get a different angle on that.
Get
Nope.
the bottom.
Nope,
Get the
there you
bottom
go.
one. Where's the top? The top.
The top. Hold up. There you go.
Boom! Right
Boom.
there.
Ah, there you go.
Look at that. Those are RCMP
The
socks
Mounties,
right
yeah.
there,
Royal Canadian
Yeah.
Mounted Police.
From
yeah.
Canada, made in China. There you go.
Exactly. It's funny sometimes when I bring gifts from either Canada here or here to Canada, they're always made in China. So.
It's funny, right?
It's kinda crazy,
Except
yeah.
for my He-Man from my childhood, they were made in Taiwan.
Were they? Okay. He-Man.
He-Man.
Man. They redid He-Mans and She-Ras, and I got to do them with my daughter. But the She-Ra, did you watch She-Ra?
No, but the He-Man one kind of.
Wasn't that good, right?
Well, there was the throwback one. I like that one.
Yeah.
But then there was a newer one that's on
Yeah,
Netflix,
yeah,
and they're
it
using
sucks,
weird
yeah.
animation. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you doing that to He-Man?
You know what's weird? Like, I'm not anti anybody. I'm a super pro-choice or whatever. But the She-Ra, I don't know. I mean, the boys probably wouldn't want to watch She-Ra.
She-Ra, Princess of Power.
So She-Ra,
Yeah.
they basically made everyone gay. So She-Ra, like at the end, is like
You mean literally, like?
like making out with Catra at the end,
Oh,
and I'm like, oh, my daughter's like,
this
what-
is the
what's
this is the reboot.
The reboot, yeah.
Huh.
I was like, I'm not, it is what it is. But I was like, oh, okay, a little bit of warning.
I'm surprised they went in that direction.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah,
you know,
it is what it is. But I was I was surprised.
a modern take on She-Ra, I
Yeah.
guess.
So we did the old She-Ras, and then they released the new one, and then they were just like, but not just that, like, the bow guy. There's a bow and arrow guy named Bo.
Yeah.
He has two dads that are gay, and then I think 3/4 of the characters are gay in the show. Like, it's not even a split. It's like, yeah, it was just a surprise. It was like, okay. My daughter was like, what's going on? So I'm like, okay, well now I have to sit down and explain everything. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to watch some cartoons.
I know,
But it is what it is, but yeah, it was
and it's
just
it's all
surprising.
good. But when
Yeah,
your
for
kids
sure.
start asking questions,
Yeah.
and you're like, and you don't know how to answer them, you're like,
Yeah, I'm just a simple man, so I had to answer.
anyone can love anyone. Like, how do you explain it to your
True.
kid? Your heart is your heart.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
love whatever you want to love.
them. Yeah, for sure. Like, I've got, friends from everywhere. I have like straight friends, gay friends, all good. But yeah, it was just like, whoa! It was just a shocker because I'm on the couch like vegging, and then all of a sudden, like, whoa!
Yeah,
All right.
I
All
feel
right.
like it's all good to portray whatever you want to portray.
Yeah,
But do it because it fits into the storyline.
Yeah,
I guess
that
is-
was shoved
is
in
what
there,
I would
yeah.
say. But when
Yeah.
when the things are obvious, it's like I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with that.
It wasn't a
but-
huge deal, but it was just
Yeah.
like, whoa, okay. It was a
Yeah.
bit of a surprise. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good show, but it was just a shock. Yeah. So let's try the Korean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
John,
do
you
it.
want the drum? Get on the drum, brother.
I was gonna say I'm gonna get on the drum.
Get on the drum. Boom, 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 boom.
Get on the drum.
So I got to ask you, what plugged you in to.
As you bite down on this very spicy drumstick, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah,
go
for
on.
sure. That's part of the show, right? Yeah. So
Oh my god! Oh my god!
it's there, right? You got
Oh,
horchata.
no.
Unlimited
I
horchata.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
We can stop the wing part anytime as well. But I was going to say, shoot, I forgot my question.
But I want to be the wind beneath these wings.
Do it.
I'm gonna let out the wind beneath these wings.
That's tomorrow morning. Yeah. That's tomorrow morning. Yeah, just don't do an empty stomach.
Dude, this
the day
is
after.
very spicy.
Is it? Okay. Well, shoot. All right. Actually, forgot my question.
If I'm a Korean person, it would be like, this
Yeah.
is very good. They wouldn't even think about the spice, right?
Exactly,
Because they're all
exactly.
about spice, right? Oh my god! Oh, no.
Just you don't have to finish it. It's all good.
好辣.
Oh la. So that's actually one of our more popular ones, and that's kind of like the limit of spice on the menu. Because when it goes past that, people are like, what the hell, right? Which we've got here.
What the hell?
This one
Literally,
is ridiculous, but yeah. So you're a YouTuber. Like,
Yeah.
how did you plug in to the foreign YouTuber community?
Oh, my God.
Or should we go through pictures first? What do you want to do? You want to do some pictures?
Yeah, do you mind?
Let's go. Boom. Here's the first one.
Oh, my
Here's your
God.
first picture to check out, man. Check that out.
There's Logan and our friend Manuel, who's no longer in Taiwan. Ooh, and that is, we were doing some,
That was rough, huh? Okay. Well, let me get some of that on there. We're only the halfway point.
we
but
were doing,
there you go.
oh,
So this is an Aboriginal
I think
dinner.
we're in Hualien there,
Okay.
and we were having some sort of Aboriginal meal,
Okay.
and, whew. Dude, this is like, shout out to Hot Ones, that's what I'm going to say right now.
I love hot ones.
I'll bet you do.
I've tried some of the hot one sauces. The bomb is super hot. It's crazy.
Sorry. I would like to give a shout out to our friends in Korea and say, you got the flavor. Whew.
That's it.
Oh my God. I love. Wait, is that Korean or Jap? Kimchi is Korean, right?
Kimchi's Korean. Yep.
Okay.
I love Korean.
My brain
kimchi.
is not working right now. I eat kimchi.
It happens.
I eat kimchi every day.
It's a natural probiotic.
It's
apparently,
good for the gut
right?
flora, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
The gut biome. It keeps you regular, but this will not keep you regular.
Oh well, it's going to keep you regular tomorrow morning, so don't worry about that. Yeah.
Well, that's a problem for my friend Dominic because I'm not going home tonight. So
Perfect.
Dominic,
shout out.
I apologize to your bathroom. Just
It's gonna be
leave
rough, man.
leave
Yeah.
the cleaning products nearby so I can scrub the toilet. Okay. Wow. So there's Logan Beck.
Yep.
Manuel. Logan is an American living in Taiwan YouTuber.
Logan's like one of the top dudes, right? Like Logan's like 500,000
He's
plus.
can we just give a shout out to the king of Mijam?
King of Mijang, yes. I got to get him in January, I believe.
Oh, sweet.
He's coming up on January. I've been stalking him for a while. I haven't got him though. But I
Dude.
went on his. Yeah.
You literally just have to press record, and then he's good to go.
For sure. No, for sure. Yeah. I think January. January I'll be able to get him
So
up here. Yeah.
Logan is one of my very good friends.
You guys are pretty close, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seems it in the videos.
We're bros.
All right.
Started off as a YouTube, a working relationship, and then we just clicked like you do with some people, and one of my brothers, definitely.
Beautiful.
And I've had the opportunity to interview him about some crazy stuff, which I'm sure you will have with him as well.
For sure. No, I've seen the videos. I've seen them.
And then Manuel, my crazy Italian friend who sadly left Taiwan and went to Australia.
Toughest
actually.
part about Taiwan is losing good people.
Sucks.
That's tough.
Honestly, I mean, we keep in touch with all
Yeah.
of them, but
But it's not the same.
when you're a lifer, and I'm a lifer, like
For sure, me
I'll
too.
be here and probably say have tears of goodbyes to many people.
You will.
They'll come back.
And you have. Well, I hate to say, like what we were saying earlier, is most people regret it. That was kind of the end of the story I told like an hour ago, I think. But it was like most people, when they go back, they're like, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And then it's
well,
not.
and it is good for.
I mean,
like,
it's okay.
for
It's-
like the honeymoon period.
Yeah. And then you
Right?
go back and you're like, you got to drive 45 minutes to the grocery store. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
It's like, where's the 7-Eleven?
And it's snowing and then there's
Yeah,
black
yeah,
ice everywhere.
Yeah, you're looking
and
for
you're
the
like,
Max milk and-
Exactly.
Oh my God, it's like that. Oh,
Exactly.
My
How you doing? You good?
my nose started like.
Okay. Well, let's go on the next picture. Let's go on the next one.
Okay.
Boom. This looks like a collaboration video with another YouTuber.
that was Mana from
Mana.
Japan.
Okay. What's up, Mana?
And actually, we had just met that day. We were both there learning about this new thing at the MRT, this AI
Okay.
system
Yep.
that can translate.
Okay.
So if tourists come, they can talk to it, and it will give them directions, basically.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And Japanese and English are two of the big languages of people that come to visit.
Gotcha.
So we met, and and she lives.
So it's like a sponsored kind of video, or
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Beautiful.
And she lives in Kaohsiung, so we have yet to make a video together, but coming soon.
Beautiful. Okay, shout out to
Yeah.
Mana.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Sorry, I'm blowing.
That's all right. That's all right.
This is the first time I've like really blown my nose
It is
live
all-
on the air.
That's it. We're live. People always ask, why do you do it live? And to be honest,
It's raw.
It's raw, and because I've been watching Rogan for years.
Yeah.
I just thought everyone did everything live.
But isn't it crazy how good Rogan is?
He can converse with everybody
He's
about
in-
anything.
And do you relate? I feel the same way. I'm interested in everything.
Yeah, for sure. That's why
Yeah.
I don't want to niche down.
No, yeah.
Because and sometimes you get one and it's not as good as you think, but most of them, I'd say like 99 out of 100, I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, I
This is
think
great.
so.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love it.
And people are not, I just want, to anyone who watches like an interview and they're like, oh, another talking head or whatever, maybe, I don't know if you've ever gotten those kind of comments.
Sure.
They're not talking, like, you can literally learn something beautiful from every single person. Every single person has something interesting and beautiful to offer. So to me, I really, there doesn't have to be a specific point to why you're interviewing someone. They will 100% have something interesting to offer if you really listen to them.
People get really like nervous and they're like, what are we going to talk
Yeah.
about? I'm like, well, I'm just going to talk about you. The topic is you.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need to practice yourself.
No,
Like,
'cause you
who
are
knows you better
interesting.
than you? Everybody's interesting. Everyone has a story, and who knows themselves better than themselves, right?
And I think and people like to talk about themselves
For sure. And some pretend they don't, but they do.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it.
Because
Yeah.
it's your
Did you call
chance
Aaliyah?
to share the story.
Aaliyah called me. Okay.
Call Aaliyah.
Aaliyah's my daughter. She just called me right now.
Hi, Aaliyah. How are you?
Yeah.
And great Scott Marty.
Now I'm curious, how will Cold find a healthy balance tomorrow? There you go.
Actually, do you want to know a secret? And I don't know if Dominic has apple cider vinegar at home,
Okay.
but if you're ever starting to feel like you're getting sick or any kind of funniness going on in your body, have a shot of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water.
Watered down? Okay.
And it just, you might still have a bathroom experience, but it will
You
clean,
will for sure have it. Yeah.
It will clean you out.
Okay.
But hot wings will clean you out as well.
They will. I haven't had that problem in a while, so
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
I think, but to really answer it, I think because I'm only having, like, how many there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be okay.
Okay.
If I had a bowl of 20, that.
Oh, yeah. No, sometimes people
Yeah.
they watch this, and they're like, they don't want to come on. They're shy. But they want 6 of this one, and I'm like, you don't need 6 of
Don't
that.
do it.
And they're just like, yeah, I want. I'm like, you don't need it. And then they have like half of one, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Did Wes
Wes did this one. Yeah.
more than one?
No. Nobody does more than one.
Oh.
No. But it's yeah, it's pretty well. When we get there, you'll see. You'll see.
No, I
Yeah.
don't want to see.
So YouTuber community, foreign YouTubers, Taiwanese YouTubers, everybody's cool.
I have yet to meet any fellow YouTubers that have not been completely inspirational, helpful to me, like as far as teaching me how to be a better camera operator, learn more about sound,
Gotcha.
visuals, like I owe everything to my fellow YouTubers because I
Gotcha.
think we can all learn from each other,
Oh,
podcasters,
for
YouTubers.
sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I
Yeah.
learned a lot from Logan. I mean,
I was gonna say, Lucas and Logan.
Lucas and Logan.
Wes.
Yeah. And Wes.
Lucas,
yeah,
Logan,
yeah.
Wes. I'm sorry. I mean, all of you, but
Yeah.
But Lucas, Logan, and Wes were kind of some of the beginning of me really changing and becoming better at what I do.
Yeah. No. I
Yeah.
understand 100%, man.
Yeah.
Lucas, like when I started the podcast, I started it and I'm like, okay, there's not really anybody else doing interviews. And then I was like looking around and then I found Lucas and I was like, not only is he also doing interviews, he's doing a better job than me. His quality's better than mine. He's got like tons of subscribers.
He's
and I was
very
like,
chill,
damn.
right?
And he's so
like,
chill. Yeah.
calm and, yeah.
And I was like, oh shoot, okay. And then
Yeah.
I reached out and he totally was like, yeah, let's do something. I was like, really? Wow.
Before
Awesome.
I came here today, like for your podcast, Lucas and my friend Dominic and I went out. Terrible rain. Sorry, not terrible, because you know what? It was an experience. Rainy, not just a little bit of rain.
Gotcha.
And he took me to these mountainous areas. He wasn't filming a video. He literally took me out so I could make a video.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, that's a real friend there,
Did you
right?
get some good footage?
And I
Yeah?
got some cool
Beautiful.
footage and
Beautiful.
Lucas with all the the lovely things that he says, and I mean, so that's a friend. You know?
Yeah, Lucas is great. I love Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always good to see Lucas, man. Beautiful. So one of the things that I started implementing recently that's helped, thumbnails and headlines, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Like,
what's the secret sauce for that? Do you have some tips on that? I mean, yeah. I've started.
I mean,
maybe
there's
a month
always
and a-
you
maybe 2 months
know
ago.
clickbait, like where
Yeah,
you're
of course,
you know,
of course.
and I actually try to avoid putting too much clickbait because I want to, unless I know for sure that video can bring home the what am I trying to say?
Like answer the clickbaity question, maybe. No?
Like can live up to what it says.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I
Gotcha.
don't want to go occasionally I'm like, you know what, I really love this video, but I think if I don't put the right headline, the right name or whatever, it might not get the recognition that I'm hoping it gets.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah, I mean normally, no, I don't do any of those fantastical things. Like normally I stay pretty true to what that episode is about. I
think that's great. I also
Yeah.
I think that there are some huge channels with a lot of clickbaity stuff, but I mean I guess more power to them because they're killing it, right? But yeah, I definitely try to, I have added more stuff like that, but I still want to be true to what I like in the channel and not make it artificial and stuff. So
I mean I
think
for some reason Mr. Beast comes to mind. I mean, he's at a point. I mean,
Mr. Beast is the king.
I mean, I love, shout out to Mr. Beast. I hope
Mr.
you watch
Beast,
Eddy
yeah.
live.
I love Mr. Beast.
He's wicked. He's one of my son's favorite channels that he
one of mine,
watches.
yeah.
And he doesn't put any writing on his thumbnail. He just has a picture. And I was thinking, like, what do you think about just putting a picture of whatever the video is about with no writing and just let people kind of be like, oh, what's this?
Yeah. It's
I don't know.
It's possible. Like for me, when
Yeah.
I started, I was just doing like, Eddy live show, episode number, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because that's what Rogan does.
Yeah.
And it's like, doesn't get very many views because
Yeah.
I'm not Rogan.
Yeah, 'cause-
right? So it's like, okay, I need to fix things. So eventually I started to try different things and, make nicer thumbnails and stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, it's good.
I mean, do
because
you ever-
Rogan's thumbnails are just like a screenshot.
It doesn't matter.
But it's
yeah.
Rogan, so nobody cares.
Lex Friedman, I think, is
Same,
another
Lex
one.
Friedman, yeah,
just
yeah,
a picture
yeah.
of the person that he's interviewing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think there's an algorithm factor.
Yeah.
I think, it could be the thumbnail. It could be the time of day that you put it out. I mean, there's so many little factors. And I think as a YouTuber, I'm trying my best to not get hung up on those things.
Yeah, of course.
And just trust my natural guidance system that I'm going to put this out at the right time. I've been avoiding weekends. To be honest, I think there's a lot of competition on the weekend. A lot of YouTubers Friday, Saturday.
Gotcha.
So
That makes sense.
it was Logan that inspired me. I try to put my videos out Mondays or Tuesdays.
Gotcha.
Because it's a work week, and that's, to me, kind of when I feel like people need a fun video to watch.
They need some unwinding, some decompressing
so I feel like
time.
look for me on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Okay.
You know?
And actually, your channel is linked below, your Instagram.
Cool.
So if you guys are watching, you want to check
Yeah.
out what Cole's doing, the links are down below.
I keep wanting to look at the TV, but I'm realizing the camera's
I know,
there.
it happens a
So
lot.
guys,
It's
if
all
you
good.
see me doing that, it's because
There's a TV up there.
There's a
yeah,
TV
with a
up
monitor.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys are enjoying interviews with amazing people in Taiwan. And subscribe to Cole's channel as well.
Yeah, please. I mean,
Please do.
because subscribing, well, it motivates us.
Yeah, for sure.
But it also
And the thumbs up.
And the thumbs up. It also helps us get our video out more. I think the algorithms
Yeah.
like people
Yeah.
to subscribe and thumbs
Yeah.
up
YouTube will show more people if there's more thumbs up.
and leave a comment. That
That's the
also
best.
helps.
That's the best. Yeah. So please keep commenting. Yeah.
And if you leave a comment, and you want me to give a shout out to you, just say, hey, can you give a shout? I'll say your name on it.
For sure.
on my
Yeah,
next
of
on my
course.
next video.
Exactly. Of course, 100%.
Because I actually want to connect with the people.
Yeah, there's a few people that
You know?
watch like almost
Yeah.
every episode, and
Yeah.
we'll chat and stuff. It's really cool. I love it.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
TLL
Yeah,
has
TLL
been
's
watching
massive,
my channel
yeah.
forever.
TLL, shout out,
Yeah.
brother. Yeah.
Where's Gianni? He's not here tonight.
He's not there, huh? Okay.
Gianni, where are you?
That's funny. Yeah. But brother, yes. How you feeling? More pictures or go on the next wing? What do you think?
I can do another wing.
Let's do the wing. Let's do the
Do
wing.
you know what's interesting about spice?
Uh-huh. Goes
It's-
away quick,
It's
right?
this. No, I was gonna say it gives you like this euphoric sort of
Like
thing.
a highness. Like you get high.
Yeah, like a natural high.
A lot of people feel really like a high feeling off of the last few, for sure.
I like it though. I don't like how it feels while I'm eating it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I like the after effect.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's good for you.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean,
That's what Mexicans say. I don't know.
I guess
don't know
we'll
the
find
science,
out.
Yeah. So this is it right here. There's a small hot sauce company called Empress Hot Sauces, and this is one of theirs. I don't know if you know them. They're pretty awesome
What are they
folks.
called? Empress?
Empress Hot Sauce. Yeah.
Are they
They've got-
Taiwanese?
So she's Taiwanese and he's
cool.
American. Yeah. So it's a
Nice.
couple. Yeah. Yeah. So we make all of our sauces, but I like to throw in some Empress or Anita's or whatever. I love
Anita, they live in
just some
Taidong,
shout
right?
out. Just try to make sure everybody's represented. I haven't got Anita's
yeah.
in a while. I have to get more.
Anita's, I think I met her and her husband. They live in Taidong, I
Patty.
believe.
Yeah.
And,
Good folks for sure.
And they've done really well, right? They're selling
I think so. Yeah, they're in
like
all the supermarkets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Good job to them for sure.
So
yeah.
what's going on here? This is
all right? So this is Empress Hot Sauce. This is their ghost. It's the
Oh
ghost.
no.
So yeah. And believe it or not, this is hotter than the ghost. But yeah.
I just
We
want to
got
look over to
Dominic
my friend Dominic over there. Have you tried these before? Okay.
Cole may need some more horchata.
Okay, he's looking at me and he's
Yeah,
seeing
yes.
the. But
I'm ready to
when
go.
you hear the word ghost, like ghost pepper.
That's why I
you
don't
mean.
want to say it because people are like, oh no, yeah.
You
But
said
actually,
go-
it's pretty mellow.
Can I have a-
yeah, it's pretty. They're quite famous for being pretty well balanced.
Okay.
So this one is quite a well balanced one. It's not just super ghosty.
Have you
Yeah.
built, as you put your wing down on your plate, have you built a tolerance to
for sure,
these?
for sure. Yeah. The last one is still a killer, but the other ones for sure.
All right. I'm just going to imitate my 12-year-old son, Jace. Shout out to Jace and Sky. And in my son, Jace, he'd say, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay.
There you go.
Before I eat do you know The Rock, the movie
I love
star?
him. I love him.
What's that? Do you know his song? Because my son is always singing that song.
It's all about pain or something.
yeah,
My
yeah.
daughter sings that.
Oh my God.
I don't know about that rock. That I like the.
How old's
Black
your daughter?
Adam. 10.
And my son's so they're in the similar He's like we defend and he's
yeah,
like
that's it,
walking
yeah.
around rapping it and let's go.
That's so funny.
My 12-year-old bad boy son. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna do it. No, I've got enough for here we go.
We're good. No, we got another.
San.
Get in on that, brother. Let's go. While I ask you a question. No. While you're doing that, we'll do a little rapid fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can just give one-word answers or short answers. Boom, baby. Let's go. You're good. You're good. There you go. Empress Hot Sauces. We've got their ghost. That's their
Thank you,
ghost
Empress.
sauce. It's really good. It's really good.
The key is to wipe it off my lips before I start singing.
Don't touch your eyes. That's one of the main ones. Yeah. Because sometimes people are like, oh my God, it's so hot, and then they touch their eyeballs, and I'm like,
So that was the main
That's way
reason I'm
worse.
wearing glasses.
Okay,
Actually, was
perfect.
just to avoid my eyes.
that's it. That's perfect. All right, let's
Oh
go.
my God.
Let's do a little rapid fire here. Yeah. So what is the typical breakfast to start your day? Typical breakfast for you?
Bulletproof coffee. I just put a little bit of
Interesting.
organic butter and coconut oil. I blend it together. Bam.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Summer or winter?
The old me would have said winter, but I'm going to say summer.
Gotcha. What's your favorite style of content to create?
Ooh, lately it's been food.
Food.
Lately.
All the big guys are like food is like massive. I
I'm
don't know.
finding it fun because you get
Yeah, you get to
close-ups
eat.
and
Yeah.
oh my God.
Is it coming? Just don't touch your eyes. You're good. Speaking of food, go-to food in a Taiwanese night market.
stinky tofu or G pie.
Really interesting. That's a first. Okay, Android or Apple?
Apple.
You know what? No one ever picks poor old Android, man. Damn.
I mean, I've been doing Apple.
Okay,
for
gotcha.
years.
The whole Apple ecosystem, right? Okay. Where's the horchata? Horchata. Oh.
It's okay. I got a little bit
Okay.
here.
Favorite YouTuber in Taiwan or elsewhere?
Cole Fogle.
Cole Fogle.
All right, no,
All
but
right.
if I'm gonna
Okay.
go outside of Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. Okay, Mr. Beast. Favorite city in Taiwan?
Ooh,
tough one, right?
Oh gosh.
Keep this guy close.
Favorite
Close
city
to
in
you.
Taiwan? Oh my god. I want to say Kaohsiung.
Uh-huh.
I'm a southern boy because it's like
Saudi.
Tainan, Kaohsiung, Pindong.
Okay.
Can I say all three?
Yeah, you can, for sure. Of course, there's no rules.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Back to the Future.
Oh, okay, good. Dream job?
YouTubing.
Okay, so you live in it.
Or a television host for some sort of adventure show.
That's possible. Like
a Fear Factor even.
What's the
Joe Rogan,
the
Fear
channel?
Factor.
That was good, right? What's that channel? Taiwan Plus, right? They're doing stuff like
So
that.
Taiwan
right?
Plus, if you happen to see this, I would love to have my own show.
Taiwan Plus. This is the man. We'll send you some footage. Taiwan Plus. Let's go. Okay. Last one. Most inspirational person in your life. Ooh. I'll tell you the most common answer after you answer.
Can I say more than one?
Sure.
Okay. I don't want to sound conceited, but myself,
Okay.
because every day, and I mean literally every day, and I mean like a full-time job, and I'm going to get emotional, but I think it has more to do with the hot wings
All
than
right, we're good. You're good.
than the question. I literally put 110% into becoming a better version of myself every
Beautiful.
day. And every day I look in the mirror and I'm like, you're a little bit better today. You're doing a little bit more. And I see the growth in myself, and that I inspire myself. But if we're talking about people in my life, I'm going to say my wife inspires me every day. I know
Okay.
that's like probably a common answer maybe. She does all the subtitles for my channel. She supports everything that I have ever thought in my entire life.
Rita.
That mattered to me.
So,
So thank you, Rita. Rita? Is that Rita?
Rita, yeah.
Thank you, Rita. My wife, and then if we're talking about inspirational books, Eckhart Tolle or Eckhart Tolle. I don't know if I'm saying his name right.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
The New Earth. If you get a chance to read it, fantastic book. It just teaches you about your mind, and when you realize you're more than just these thoughts that you have, and you're this great, wonderful superhero, and we all are. You just Eckhart Tolle.
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
what was that? Me, my wife, and Eckhart Tolle, and of course my children, which is probably a common one. But the reason my children inspire me every day is because being a father is a hard freaking job,
It's tough, man, for
and
sure.
it teaches you mindfulness, and it teaches you like have an imagination and don't take life too seriously.
That's true. I agree.
So what was that? My wife, my kids, Eckhart Tolle, and myself.
Me, my kids, and I, right? Something
Me,
like
my
that,
kids, and I with Eckhart
and
Tolle
my
on
wife,
this.
yeah, and Eckhart Tolle, yeah. Perfect.
That was a really long answer. I
No,
apologize.
that's all right. Most people say mom, their mom. Right? Yeah, it's a tough one.
My mom has been a great teacher
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me, and my
yeah.
father's been a great teacher
Yeah,
to me.
it's hard to choose one. It's hard,
And of course they inspire me, but
for sure.
I guess the people I've mentioned outside of Eckhart Tolle are my family unit, and my cat.
It's like your little ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
My cat Mimi, because she literally sits there for hours on end doing nothing, and it teaches you we don't always have to be moving around and doing something.
Wow.
Sometimes just sitting around doing nothing is actually really important.
Yes, that's something I don't do enough of, for sure.
We all need to stop.
Yeah.
Always go, go, go.
Wow.
Stopping is actually sometimes essential to growth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Horchata is on the way.
Horchata.
Got another beer here.
I gotta have the horchata with
The
the
horchata,
picho.
that's
The
right.
picho and the
Thank you, thank
horchata. Thank you, Rita.
All right, well, let's finish these pictures off. Yeah, hold up.
What we got going on there?
Da-da-da-da. This one. That's your latest video, I think, right?
Jacob, my lovely friend. So,
Okay.
Jacob, I think, is one of those people. He just moved back to Australia. I hope he's
Gotcha.
watching this or watches this later. I believe Jacob will be one of those people that enjoys some time at home, gets a little bit of a reset, and comes
back.
right back to
We'll
Taiwan.
see you soon, Jacob.
Love you, brother.
That's one of your more popular.
The king of Mijan
videos,
right
yeah.
there.
That's the man.
And I'll tell you, yeah, he's been so inspiring to me because you can see on the left there's a picture of him when he was on his mission as a missionary.
That's right.
And I think he followed his own path. You know, he grew up in a certain lifestyle.
Yes.
And then he decided this lifestyle is not the one that I want for myself. And it's but he's still very respectful of those that follow that path.
Of course, yeah.
But he taught me you can reinvent yourself anytime. And I mean, if we're talking YouTube,
This dude is super famous, man. Everybody, all the Taiwanese love him.
it's really funny when I go out with him, right?
Yeah,
It's like Mijan. And
Mijang, the Mijang crew or whatever you
it
call it, right?
motivates me every time I make a video with him.
Yeah.
It just motivates me to keep going.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Great guy. Yeah. Hopefully January, we got to make it happen, brother. We got to make it happen.
Yes, Logan.
I've been trying.
Eddie.
I've been trying, bro. I've been trying.
I
But
think with Logan,
he's so
it's
busy.
just
He's
if
so
he-
busy.
if he has
I
the
just gotta
time,
capture him.
he'll be
and then
here.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Everyone always quickly about him comments how short he is, but that's the straw again. He's actually a lot taller than I thought. Because I have some short friends.
And
And
he's like
he's not. Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone, like
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Hey, yo, hey.
Yeah, Mijan.
Sly Stallone.
What's going on?
Adrian. All right. Next one. I think that is your number one popular video. I believe views-wise.
Is that my number one?
I believe so.
So that's
Views-wise.
Andy and his wife and his 2 kids. One of them was sleeping. He's currently has 4 now.
Oh, wow.
He only had 3 at that point.
He's a machine. All right.
And his wife, not too long ago, had a 4th son. So they have 2 boys and 2 girls now.
And they're here or they left?
Andy in Taiwan. No, they live in Kaohsiung.
Okay. Beauty.
And
Okay.
another channel to check out. Good family man.
Oh, I've heard of it. I've heard of that one. Okay. I'll definitely check that out.
But yeah, it was their whole story. They moved during the whole pandemic from the States.
Yep.
And then had 2 babies since they've been here in Taiwan.
Pandemic babies.
Yeah.
Pandemic babies.
And they're just positive. I mean, the picture really is them. They're
Awesome.
they're positive, happy people. And, I used to, as a Canadian, I feel like we're brainwashed to have this thing about, like, this kind of, what's the, like, when it comes to America and Canada, like, kind of,
yeah, that's so separate. Like, there's like differentiation.
Like, Americans and Canadian,
Yeah.
And all the Americans, shout out to all the Americans I've met in my
Agreed.
time in Taiwan, are all
Agreed.
lovely, wonderful human beings.
I agree 100% because
Yeah.
you're raised in Canada. It's like,
Yeah.
we're so different. But
We're
here,
we're brainwashed to think,
Yeah.
Americans are arrogant and this and
Yeah.
that. And
I got amazing.
they're awesome.
Most of the Americans I
Yeah.
know, if not all, are solid.
solid, awesome human
folks,
beings.
man.
So
I think when you travel, you're kind of all in the same boat. Everybody's kind of chill. I don't know. I love it. Great friends. Some of my best friends are American. Yeah.
likewise,
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
funny.
sorry,
Sometimes people will think I'm American, and then they're like, "Oh my god," and I'll be like, "No, I'm Canadian." And they're like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." Like, no, I'm like, actually same shit.
Yeah.
And then people are like, "What?" I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
we're both pretty similar, pretty friendly. I think. I don't know. That's what I think anyway." But yeah, seems like great. These are American. These guys are American.
So they're
Okay.
American. Yeah, and they're just his videos are mostly family related
Gotcha.
videos. So if
Beauty.
you're someone who wants to watch family style vlogs,
Okay, definitely.
it
We'll
out,
definitely
but-
check that out. Yeah. See if I can. Maybe we're gonna have to go and do like a whole rapid fire of all the Kaohsiung YouTubers or something.
there's a
man.
few
We'll
of
go
us
down.
out there.
Yeah.
I was like, do I need to move to Pindong or something just so I can be the only one?
The only
Or-
one. Yeah.
No, but there's a few
There's
in
a few,
Pindong
right?
as well. Yeah.
Okay, solid folks though,
Yeah.
right? Quick question: would you be doing YouTube if you were still in Canada?
I'd be trying.
Uh huh.
I mean, I would, yes, 100% I'd
Still
be
be going
doing
for
it,
it,
but
okay.
I'd probably be working a 8 to 12-hour job somewhere
Uh huh.
and not have as much time.
Okay. Not less content. More success
probably-
or less success?
That's a good question. I mean, I'd
Yeah.
like to say I believe in myself no matter where I am.
Sure.
But I think being a foreigner living in a foreign land gives a different perspective to this foreign land. And I think that's maybe what makes us interesting here.
100%.
And I think as Canadians in Canada, it would be like, oh, there's another Canadian in Canada.
Yeah.
It would be more challenging, I think.
For sure. I think so too.
I would probably focus on like Asian culture maybe if I ever move back to Canada, because that's what I feel connected to being here.
Gotcha.
In Taiwan.
Yeah, no,
I'd probably
100%.
go to Chinatown every day and
100%.
make videos there.
Speak Chinese in Chinatown and be like,
Yeah. They'd be like, oh, your Chinese is very good, but
Yeah, and then there's the guys that are like, white guy speaks perfect Chinese and
oh my god,
shocks
those dudes,
more,
right?
yeah, but then they get like 10 million views and you're like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Language is definitely a
crazy.
struggle for me.
oh yeah, okay.
My Chinese definitely needs more practice, and I
gotcha.
think a lot of it is just laziness, to be honest with you.
It happens, dude. I mean, like I with the business, I had to learn it. Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't want to call it laziness. I think it's just Chinese is one of those languages that you really need to study it.
That's tough language. It's a tough language.
Yeah, and practice constantly. So.
Beautiful. Next, we're talking about Mexican, right?
So I had just, and please check out this video. I was hoping it would do better because I had a great time making this video. I went to 139, which is a famous cycling route with Logan again. It's a famous cycling route that people do in Changhua.
Okay.
And then we went to, I know there's Yunlin and Yuanlin, and I believe this is Yuanlin.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Which is a county of Changhua. And he took me to, I think, the one and only Mexican restaurant.
That's surprising.
There.
I wonder what. Do you know the name? Do you remember the name?
Tachira or something? Oh, God, I'm embarrassed.
That's cool. No, I can check it out. No, because I know most of the owners, but I don't know anyone there.
So near there's a gelato place near there. And a coffee shop, and it's a cute little area of Yuanlin, but yeah, they made what was that there? That's what do you call those?
Or something?
Quesadilla,
yeah. All right, cool. I had to get a couple. I had to get one more of this guy in there.
So this is in Lugong.
Yeah.
And that was a more modern. They make like, what do you call it? Pancakes.
Okay.
But like really specialty, delicious,
Like
yummy.
the Japanese jiggly ones.
Yeah,
type
but
deal?
with like chocolate and like
okay.
peanut butter and really yummy.
Beautiful.
But that was a day I spent in Lugong.
Okay.
And check out Lugong, guys, if you haven't been there. It's a fun little area to visit.
I don't think I've even heard of it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest places in Taiwan. You know, Tainan is another example.
Okay.
It's just very old, retro. If you want to get a feel for what Taiwan once was, Lugong is that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, there's Amadeus. So there's one of our fellow Kaohsiung YouTubers.
He's a Kaohsiung YouTuber. Okay.
From Poland.
Poland. All right.
And a great... Yeah, look at my beard. My beard's so thin there, isn't it?
Your beard has developed.
It's
Yeah.
it's become part of me, literally. Like
Gotcha. Okay.
I can't
It's
get
the
rid of
life.
it.
You love the beard.
Even
Okay.
summertime, I don't care. I'm a bearded guy. But yeah, what did we do there? Yeah, so we got together.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was near Love River area.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
had a little interview. And he is a great videographer.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he understands. Like Lucas, he's got the cinematics down. He's
Gotcha.
actually a photographer by trade.
Okay.
So
Very
he's
cool.
someone interesting to chat with.
Very cool.
and-
I'll have to check him out. Yeah. Definitely. He's a foreigner in Taiwan, I think, right? Or-
Yeah.
I
And
think
it's,
I follow him, but I haven't.
it's
check too much out,
interesting
yeah.
because Polish, Russian, American, Canadian,
Yeah.
British, like
Yeah.
I can't believe how many different nationalities live here in Taiwan.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then when we're here, we're all just kind of in the same boat. Everybody's like pretty nice.
I think so.
I think
yeah.
usually. I mean, usually.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm getting together with. Do you know Broccoli?
No, I do not.
I mean, he has a real name, but his YouTube name is
Okay.
Broccoli.
I do not. I've not heard the name
he
Broccoli.
is a Russian from Russia, at Ruski.
Okay.
And another tall guy. I don't know what's all these tall
all
people.
these tall guys, man. Shoot. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
tomorrow
cool.
I'll be meeting
awesome.
up with
Beautiful,
him. Yeah.
beautiful.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Broccoli.
Boom. Look at this guy. This is the.
Look at that.
He always reminds me of
Ewan
like-
McGregor.
Like no, he reminds me of like a happy, Dolph Lundgren in his prime, like a happier version. You remember Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah,
Rocky
Rocky
3?
IV.
Yeah, or 4. Yeah, 4.
Rocky
so, yeah.
4.
But like a happy version.
And there's my beard thin. It's a thin beard again.
Yeah, and that shorter hair.
My wife was so angry at me when I cut my hair like that. She was just like, baby,
Really?
no brush cut, baby.
She's like, no.
I get
That's
it. Yeah,
funny.
it's very like army kind of.
Yeah.
It works for some guys, you know.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
funny.
But Ewan McGregor there, Han Solo.
Han Solo. Okay. Oh, yeah, I could see that.
When Lucas grows his beard,
Yeah.
complete Han
He's
Solo.
a Jedi.
Yeah, he's a Jedi.
He's a Jedi.
Yeah.
He is the Jedi.
He is
He's
the
YouTube
Jedi.
Jedi of Taiwan.
Yeah,
Man.
totally is.
Yes.
Heart of gold.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, that's Lucas.
Right,
yeah,
that's him, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the channel you are looking
This is
for.
not what you. Yeah. But what you're showing me here is all the different YouTubers that
That's
I.
right. Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
those are the cool things that I found on your
I know you
Instagram.
asked me to send you pictures. I'm like, maybe I didn't send him enough pictures.
That's the last one. We did this one already,
we
right?
did that one, but that's okay.
Wes. Yeah, let's do a shout out to Wes
To
again.
you, Mr. Wes Davies, my Canadian maple brother.
Yes, Wes is, and Wes, like I have to say one more time, is the king of hairstyles, man. Every time you see him, he's got like a different hairstyle.
He's kind of like mafia there in that
yeah.
one.
Hey,
Right?
the mafia.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah,
Yeah, I've consistently.
Wes is fantastic. Love Wes.
Yeah. My look pretty much has stayed the same.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
Same, yeah. Except I'm a little fatter than when I arrived. I'm working on it.
I think you look good, man.
I'll appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, chefs probably have to eat a lot of food, right? Like you got to try the food constantly, right? Or
you
no?
do. Well, you get sick of your own food. Like you get, sometimes chef, you just get home and you're just like, I just want like instant noodles or like some shawarma from the street or whatever. Yeah, that's what we do. That's
What is this love of instant noodles that people have?
your wife's Taiwanese, but
Yeah,
mine
no,
is
I get
too.
it, I
So we
get it.
try to.
She goes through phases. She's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna have some instant noodles
we don't
tonight.
do it often, but
Yeah.
I'll be like getting back in shape. I'll be like, intermittent fasting and stuff.
Oh, no,
And
you do
then-
the intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
Nice.
for sure. Yeah. And then I'll be like, okay, everything's good.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, we're watching a movie or something. All of a sudden, she's got spicy Korean instant noodles. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
It's like those cartoons where the guy's kind of floating, and you're like, ooh, what are you making? Just instant noodles. And I'm like, do you want some? No, I'm fasting. All right, give me some.
I know, and gluten is so.
It's the worst thing.
when you're
yeah.
fasting.
It's the worst thing. Yeah.
Or
And then-
rice. That's my other one. Rice. If my wife's made a pot of rice, I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me?
And then, you do that, and then you're just kind of like, ugh. And then you're like, well, I'll have a little bit. And I'm like, well, I broke the fast. I'm just going to pig out.
Might as well just do it
Just
at that
pig out.
point.
Yeah.
I mean, potato chips are my weakness. I'm not going to
I
lie.
actually, yeah. I mean, I like chocolate.
Ooh.
Chocolate's my,
You
yeah.
do a nice dark,
Yeah,
low
yeah.
sugar.
I try to.
you
I
know?
try to. When it gets too dark and too low sugar, it's gross, though.
It has no flavor
It's like,
then.
it just tastes like burnt cocoa. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
This isn't good.
Yeah, totally. Burnt cocoa. Yeah.
Brother, we made it all the way through.
Did we make it
You
through
want to do
No.
it? You want to do the last one?
I kind of feel like I should.
Okay, then let's go. Drummer wing. Do your thing.
Drum, if that's all right.
Yeah, do your thing. Yeah. It's funny because people are like, oh, we can't talk for an hour. We can't talk for an hour. We did an hour and a half.
Are you kidding me?
been an hour and a
I
half.
could talk like no.
That's crazy.
Like
Crazy.
Logan and I, we've done like 3 hour.
Yeah.
It's
Podcasts or like just
no,
chat?
just chatting
Yes,
and
this
then.
is it. That's what this is about, right?
But editing a video that's 3 hours of content, that's hard. How do you turn that into like 12 to 15 minutes? Really,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's why I'm like,
Okay,
Live.
I'm looking at your face here. I feel like I need to get.
get ready. That's a tough one.
I need to get that ready here because I know I'm
Yeah.
gonna want to. Okay.
The only one that your body will never really, like the Ghost, I felt 0. And the Korean, I felt 0.
I'm getting ready here, Dominic. I'm getting
But
my.
yeah, there you go.
All right, here we go. Okay. This is what's this called? Oh my God! The fact that I'm seeing you chug that.
Carolina Reaper absolutely destroys ghost pepper.
Can I just make a song before I eat it?
Do it.
Carolina Reaper rips out my keeper from my down low steeper in the morning.
Oh, I like that. All right.
And then I
Country
go
music.
on with my day, and I like to sing hooray to that California. Reaper. No.
Carolina Reaper.
Oh, no, California Reaper, something else.
Yeah, that's all right.
Carolina Reaper. All right, here we go.
Enjoy the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper, man.
Never.
You got a good country voice, man. Yeah, that's fantastic. You did it. You did it. Ho, ho, ho. He did that without a problem.
Get it off
Yeah.
my lips, though.
True. Your lips will swell up if you leave it on there. All right. I was worried because when you said that Chipotle was spicy, I was thinking to myself, oh, shit. Really? Yeah. How is it? Is it mellow still? Sometimes it mellows out, so maybe we got lucky.
Why are you lying to me? I watched you chug the...
Yeah. Well, because I do that before, because I want to make sure just in case it doesn't mellow out.
Look at this bowl of like, oh.
I'll get rid of that or else I'm going to get in trouble. Boom. Well, my man, we made it all the way through the wing gauntlet. How are you feeling? Don't touch your eyes. There you go. There you go. Now I'm going to ask you more questions. He's legit. He's like worried, like, oh my gosh. I got a better angle of that. Good.
Oh.
Not bad. I should have stretched this one. Good. You all right?
I know.
Okay. Good. That's why we saved that for the end, man. That's a rough one. That is probably the spiciest wing you'll eat, unless, or aside from like those chemically created, like, yeah. Don't touch your eyes though, for sure, and don't touch your eyes with hot sauce soaked tissue, because that's bad. Yeah. Yeah, brother. Do you should I ask a question or not?
Yeah. go ahead.
Okay. Do you have a?
Wait.
Okay.
I mean, ask me the
All right.
question.
In your YouTube career,
Oh, God.
do you have a memorable moment that you can think of right now? Thinking like, yes, this is it. It was worth the grind. It was worth the hustle. Maybe 300. Maybe day 366. I mean, did you have a moment, like an aha moment?
I just need a minute.
Do your thing, bro. That's all good. Carolina Reaper. Give us verse 2, bro.
It's a real creeper.
I love the country voice, man. Very nice.
I'm a big country fan, actually.
I like it too. Growing up, I was like, oh, it's not good. But actually, I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy country a lot. Yeah.
Dude,
How was that? Was that the spiciest wing you've ever had?
yeah,
It should be.
ever.
Ever, yeah. So that's why when customers are like, hey, I want 6 of the last one, I'm like, no, you don't. And they're like, yes, I do. And I'm like, no.
Can you just tell me how did Wes? Because he's good with spice.
It was rough on Wes too. It's rough on every single person.
Has anyone
everybody.
ever thrown up?
No. I mean, close. It's been close. I had there's these American school kids that have that had a podcast. Well, they're 18, and I invited them to do a little podcast collab, and they were literally like drooling with like snot hanging
Can
down.
I ask
like,
you when will the burning stop?
Maybe 5 minutes. Are you good or what, man? Are you freaking out? You need more horchata?
No, I'm good.
You good? You want milk?
No, I'm
You
good.
good? Okay. Sometimes I get worried when I don't. I mean, we just met. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not trying to kill this guy.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a rough one, man. The last one.
But I'm just thinking about how my lips and my mouth, this feels.
Yeah.
What's going on down there?
Oh, you will know in the morning, and so will your friend Dominic, man. Close the door, turn the music on.
I have
That's
a
all I'm gonna
feeling
say.
it's going to be tonight, honestly.
That's
Like,
possible. Have some coffee. It'll be tonight. But here's what you don't do. You don't go on an empty stomach and then have coffee, because then it's like that ticking time bomb. It's rough. That's a rough one, man.
it's starting. I just want to say,
Poor Cole, I can relate. It's painful.
there's no acting going on right now.
It is rough, I know.
I don't think I've ever experienced this kind of burning in my gums.
Yeah.
And my tongue,
Well, let me tell you one thing.
yeah.
I had a podcast on Tuesday, and I'm doing it for a second time this week because of you, and I wanted to see. I'm super happy to meet you here, and I love
Dude,
your channel, brother. And I'm so happy that you're here.
I want to answer your question about most inspirational moment.
Okay, let's have it.
Most painful moment is right now.
Yes.
but
All right. Okay.
But mission accomplished, right?
Okay. Well, that's yeah. I mean, before I added that killer at the end, some people would get to the end and it would be like nothing. They're like, "Oh yeah, that was nothing." So I'm like, "You got to have one that's just like silly."
No, that's not nothing.
Yeah. Now that one. Well,
You're
that
lying.
one's silly.
You're
well,
lying if you say that.
well, before we had that, I mean, but now it's like, yeah. Anyway,
Poor Cole, I can relax.
is that Yuan Yuan?
Painful, is it?
Yes, I think so. I think it is. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very painful.
It is. It's pretty painful. Yeah.
It's starting to go away, but
Yeah. That's a rough one, brother.
shout out to my main man Dominic from.
That's Adarsh.
Adarsh.
Adarsh. Actually, I met Dominic through Adarsh. Actually. Yes.
Cool. Find a healthy balance tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's an old one.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you for all the comments, guys. And
I love doing it live and yeah. And actually, in like 2 days I'll re-release it with subtitles. I have like an automatic AI sort of subtitler.
how is that?
It's okay. It's not the same as having a person
It's not
do
my
it.
wife.
It's not. But
But it's hours of not.
but imagine
Yeah.
like we're on almost an hour and 40 minutes. That's a movie.
Yeah.
That's like subtitling a movie. That's
But
a full-time
I
job.
think that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, we're good. I'm just saying that to hire someone, that's like
Yeah.
subtitling a movie. That's too much.
If you were to give it a rating of 100% being perfect subtitling from the feedback you've gotten, where would you
I
put
would say
it?
probably 70 to 80.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad. 75 maybe.
So maybe I wonder if it's worth my while on a week where my wife is tired and needs a break from subtitling.
Yeah, I
have
bought like
that.
a lifetime thing to it, so let me know.
I'd love to
yeah,
try it
yeah,
once
yeah,
just so
for
my
sure.
wife could look at it and compare it.
Yeah. I mean, she's going to be like, "Oh my god, mine's way better."
Yeah,
of course. Of course. But it's pretty good.
But
It's pretty
baby,
good. Yeah.
baby, if you needed a week off,
Yeah.
you know,
For sure.
he's offering his services. Most inspirational, moment.
Sorry.
I mean, probably. Oh God, I mean Madzu. When I did Daja Madzu with Logan.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I mean, it's just this crazy festival where they carry the goddess of the sea.
I've seen pictures of that. Yeah, really cool. Really
and
cool.
just just thousands of people going. It's a big party,
Beautiful.
and you just feel this collective love and togetherness of the Taiwanese people.
Okay.
So that was really inspiring, having all these people at that event. But I guess finishing my 365 days.
That's like, even now when I'm doing like a day, I still miss days because I'm like, oh, I forgot to do one today.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I did one of like the Jim Jeffries thing, and then it was like, it got like 2,000 or 3,000 views, and then people are like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna get in trouble. Take that one down." And I'm like, "Oh, whoops. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
read the fine print."
There was
I'm trying to get views, man.
There were a few.
you know?
There were a few that I decided to take down because I just decided I didn't want it up.
Gotcha.
Because when you're doing one every day, sometimes
Yeah.
you might put something. I don't know if I really feel good about that. So
Gotcha.
I accomplished the 365 days, but you won't necessarily. There's one or two that are missing
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That makes
forever in my private archives.
sense. There you go. Oh, you got the radio voice when you get here. Yeah.
Dude, my nose is like
On fire.
Can I just
And
blow
Fuego.
my nose
Do
again?
your thing, of course. Yeah.
How about Prazi? How's he with Spice?
He was good, man. Prozzy was good. Alan was good.
Alan was good.
Alan was good. Yeah, I had a good time, man, with Prozzy and Alan. They're super great guys. Yeah, I'm trying to think. All the YouTuber guys that I've had have been fantastic, man. Prozzy's hilarious.
He's
man. He's no filter. I love it. I love it.
He's a solid, genuine.
I love that guy. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, like no holes barred. This is who I am.
Yeah.
And I shout out Prazi if you're
Shout out
watching
to
this
Prozzy.
right now.
Shout out to Prozzy. Yeah,
I
fantastic.
think he might be in town this weekend, actually.
Is he really? Ooh.
Prazi, are you in Taipei this weekend?
If you're in Taipei, let us know, man. That'd be good.
Ooh,
Beautiful, man. Well, you know what? The link for your YouTube channel and your IG are in the description below. If anyone wants to check out Healthy Balance, Cole Fogle.
Is this
the
a
man
healthy balance
here.
right now?
Healthy Balance right now. So yeah, check it out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, of course, please. Thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. Let me know why you didn't like it in the comments.
Well, sometimes people will
Sometimes they're
watch
just
you
for fun.
eat something spicy and be like, "Why would you do that to yourself?" But it's challenges are fun.
Yeah. Just do something fun.
It was a challenge.
I just thought because it's a restaurant, we should do food. I'm like, should I do tacos? I'm always the taco guy. Let's try something different.
I'm
Let's
afraid
do
to
something
put
else.
these back on because I might
You're
have
gonna
got
fog up.
some
really?
spice on
Okay,
it. So I
okay.
shouldn't, right? Don't
All
put
good.
them back
Yeah,
on.
yeah, it's all good. We're pretty much done anyway. Thank you guys. Anything we missed? You want to add at the end? Anything?
Just like, if anyone ever tells you you can't do something, don't listen to them.
Love
If
it.
something feels uncomfortable, do it. And when things get too comfortable, find something uncomfortable to do.
Yes, I agree. I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And it's so true because, same thing as for me. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting really comfortable, and then I went and I hosted the Dragon's Chamber sort
Ooh.
of pitch event thing, and
Cool.
they're like, I was like, oh, I'll live stream it, and then like a week before, they're like, I need a host. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
fuck. I'm okay. I'll do it. And then they're like, okay, here's the script, and I'm like, oh no, my brain is mush. I can't memorize
Script.
anything.
I like
So
it. I'm an improv guy
Me
myself.
too.
Yeah.
So I had to like memorize the intro, and I was like, ugh.
Some people are so good at that.
I'm not. So I was.
Yeah, like Logan, as an example, he'll read a
He's
whole page.
super good.
You'll see his eyes flickering like a computer screen. He'll be like,
He's uploading.
and he puts it down, and then he
Downloading.
literally.
Yeah, he's super good. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah.
And final thing I would say is, I think I'm saying this because I think it's been a challenging few years here in Taiwan.
Sure.
Wearing masks and just there's been this underlying stress I think that a lot of people have felt over the last few years. Don't let it get you down. Our minds like to go to dark places, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
And know that you are not your thoughts.
Okay.
You're not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just a mechanism happening in your brain, and you're whatever you want to be. So if you are having a hard time right now, it's okay. Like, it will pass. Like Eckhart Tolle always says, this too shall pass. So when you're in a good place, that will pass too. And when you're in a bad place, that will pass. Just be in the moment that you're in, and if it's a bad, uncomfortable one, it will pass.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love digging the positivity.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the show. We're actually going to make another video for his channel right now, but you will.
Once
will
I
actually
can
link
talk
that.
again, yeah.
Yeah, we'll actually link that in the description below once we have that done. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next Tuesday. Bye bye.